All right, let's get right into it. Today, we are tackling one of the biggest mysteries of modern life. We are totally cracking the case of your Wi Fi. I mean, how does this invisible magic actually work? How does it beam cat videos from that box in the living room through solid walls right to your phone? Yeah, and maybe more importantly, why does it die at the worst possible moment? You know exactly what I'm talking about, Glitch. You're settling in, you're trying to finish a movie, you walk maybe 10 feet away into the bathroom, and bam, you get the dreaded buffering wheel of doom. It is infuriating. So, what is the deal? Is my router just lazy? Does it have a personal grudge against the bathroom?
Ah, not quite. Think of it less like a lazy router and more like an epic adventure. Today, we're going to follow your Wi-Fi signal on its great invisible escape.
Okay, let's dive in. The hero of our story, our secret agent, if you will, is the Wi-Fi signal itself. Its mission, should it choose to accept it, is to get from the router to your device without getting caught. Now, this little agent isn't powered by magic. It's actually a radio wave. Your router is basically its own tiny radio station broadcasting data all over the place. And these radio waves are really just a type of invisible light. Oh, exactly. So, you know how the light from your lamp just smacks into a wall and stops? Well, your Wi-Fi signal is kind of like a sneaky ghost. It can actually slip right through some solid things. The sciencey term is refraction, and it's basically its first superpower. Okay, secret agent, sneaky ghost, I'm with you. But here's my question. Why does my phone always show me two different Wi-Fi networks? You know, like my Wi-Fi and then my Wi-Fi underscore 5G.
Fantastic question. It's because our little secret agent has two totally different gadgets for its mission, and each one has a special skill.
So think of it like this. The 2.4 gigahertz band is the marathon runner. It's got amazing range, it can go the distance, and it's way better at busting through walls. Its only downside is its top speed is a little slower.
And the 5 gigahertz band, that's the Sprinter. It is crazy fast over short distances, so it's perfect for streaming 4K video when you're right next to the router. But it gets tired really fast, and it is just awful at getting through obstacles. And, this isn't just a theory. Tests show over and over that the 2.4 gigahertz band just has way better range through walls and floors.
And we're not talking about a small difference here. According to one university study, a simple red brick wall causes over 10 decibels more signal loss for our 5 gigahertz Sprinter than for the 2.4 gigahertz marathon runner. That's a huge drop in signal strength. Whoa! So picking the 5G network in the wrong spot is like sending a world-class Sprinter to run a marathon through a brick factory?
Yeah, that's not going to end well.
Exactly right. So, our agent has its mission, it's picked its gadget, but now it has to face the biggest challenge of all, the super treacherous obstacle course that we call a house. Oh my gosh, look at this wall of shame. This is based on actual government data, and it's just wild. A thick concrete wall absolutely murders the signal, killing over 55 decibels. Even brick is a huge problem. But then you get to drywall, and it's basically nothing. The signal just laughs and walks right through. And this chart just says it all. If drywall is just a little hurdle, concrete is like a level 10 Wi-Fi boss battle. It's one of the worst things for a wireless signal. So what's actually going on? Well, it all comes down to a few key moves. First up, absorption. Okay, so when that radio wave hits something really dense, like concrete or brick, the material basically just soaks up the wave's energy. It converts it into a teeny tiny bit of heat, and the signal just gets weaker and weaker as it tries to push through. So, your concrete wall is basically a Wi-Fi vampire. It is literally sucking the life out of the signal. Got it. Love that analogy. Okay, the next thing our agent runs into is reflection. This happens when the wave hits something it just can't get through at all, especially metal. So think about metal filing cabinets, your refrigerator, even the metal studs inside your walls. The wave just bounces right off, like your reflection in a mirror. It's the bouncer. Your refrigerator is literally standing there at the entrance to your kitchen, arms crossed, saying, "Sorry, Wi-Fi, you're not on the list. Turn around." It doesn't even get a chance to be absorbed. It just gets rejected at the door. But don't worry, our agent has some tricks up its sleeve. The sneakiest move is called diffraction. It's this wild thing that waves can do. When a wave hits the sharp edge of something, like a doorway, it can actually bend around it. This lets the signal leak into that shadow area right behind the obstacle. No way! It's a ninja move. That is so cool. So even if the signal can't go through the wall, it can peek around the corner of the doorway, like a ninja, and still hit my phone on the other side. Okay, this is all starting to make sense. But here is where the mission gets really, really complicated. Sometimes the biggest threat to our little Wi-Fi agent is itself. Or, well, copies of itself. Wait, what? Are we talking evil clones? You're not far off. It's called multi-path interference. See, you've got the main signal that travels in a nice straight line, but you also have all these reflected signals, the evil clones, bouncing off walls, floors, the ceiling, furniture, everything. They all travel different distances, so they all arrive at your phone at slightly different times. So it's like an echo. It's a ghost echo that shows up late to the party and starts yelling right over the main ghost. And if that echo is out of sync in just the wrong way, it can completely cancel out the original signal. And that is your dead zone. It's not that there's no signal there, it's that two signals are fighting and basically destroying each other. My mind is officially blown. Right? It's a wild concept. But hang on, because here comes the final plot twist. What if this whole problem, these ghosts, could actually be the solution to something totally incredible? Are you kidding me? According to this research paper, scientists are actually using the way these Wi-Fi signals bounce around to create 3D maps of a room. They're using the ghost echoes to basically see through walls without a camera. That's not sci-fi, that's happening right now. That's right, it's the future of sensing technology. So the main takeaway here is that your Wi-Fi signal is on this incredible, invisible journey every single day, fighting off vampires, bouncers, and its own evil clones. So the next time your signal drops when you're looking up a recipe in the kitchen, don't blame your router, blame physics. Thanks for joining us.